Well, I'm going to have to tell y'all that hunting down vampires can be pretty bloody work, as I've just experienced this in Day Shift, now streaming on Netflix. But is this new horror comedy a bloody good fun filled experience, or is it just something that should have just gone a dozen stakes through each part of itself, or something like that? Find out right now in this spoiler free review. Big D's Entertainment Rankings and Reviews. So, greetings, my fellow YouTubers, and welcome to Big D's Entertainment Rankings and Reviews. My name is Doyle, better known to you as the Big D, and this time around I bring to you a spoiler free review of the recently released new vampire flick, Day Shift, which recently came to Netflix. Directed by J.J. Perry in his directorial debut with a screenplay by Tyler Tice and Shay Han, based on a story by Tice. Film stars Jamie Foxx, Dave Franco, Natasha Liu Bordizzo, Megan Good, Carla Souza, Steve Howie, Scott Adkins, and Snoop Dogg. Now, the film focuses on a pool cleaner named Bud Jablonski. Well, he's but secretly he is actually a vampire hunter. Just that's only my little heads up. But still, this is going to be spoiler free. Anyway, he's trying to hunt down these vampires because he's got money troubles and what have you. His ex-wife is planning to move to Florida with their daughter, who attends a private school with high fees. And in order to pay the tuition and buy his daughter braces, Bud is forced to return to the vampire hunting union. Yeah. And Bud gets his friend John Elliott to help him rejoin, but Ralph, the union boss, initially refuses him, as he had been previously kicked out of the union due to his risky and aggressive hunting style. Yep. Excuse me. So, apparently, he's given a final chance, but must work under strict conditions. He must work the day shift only, which doesn't pay well, and must also be supervised by a union rep named Seth. And I gotta tell you, he's kind of a little, I don't know what. But anyway, but a vampire named Audrey is encountering the vampires Bud killed. And well, she's about to cause some trouble for Bud later on. But that's all of the story I'm going to tell you. I'm not giving you no more details because this is a spoiler free review. So, from what I've seen of this film, I gotta say, it's pretty fun and what have you. Sure, it's kind of a mixed bag. I mean, while Rotten Tomatoes says that it reads with game stars and appealingly goofy premise aren't enough to make up for this film's uninspired action comedy hijinks. Yeah, that may be. Anyway, but it's been getting mixed reviews and what have you. Now, LA Times called the film a damned delight and said one would be tempted to call it the best horror comedy of 2022 so far. But it mixes so many genres, it's more like 2022's best horror, buddy cop, cartel, drama, bounty hunter, martial arts, action comedy so far. Well, that's true, I do agree. And I will say, yeah, it's not too bad. I mean, sure, it does have its moments, but nevertheless, it has some pretty fun moments and what have you. I mean, it kind of makes me feel like I'm seeing some of those vampire hunter movies. And as I've seen my friend Malcolm, the movie Wizard of Oz, his review, kind of makes it feel like seeing John Carpenter's vampires in ways, which I am going to be reviewing that film later on this October for Spooktacular October. I am planning to review some more vampire flicks as well, including The Lost Boys, which recently celebrated its 35th anniversary not so long ago. So I will be reviewing that. Don't worry. And others. But anyway, now our cast: Jamie Foxx plays Bud, and I'm going to say he was good. Dave Franco plays Seth. Yeah, like I said, that character's kind of odd at first. Well, the way he acts and what have you. Now, Snoop Dogg plays Big John Elliott. And I've got to say, his performance was absolutely wow. Let's see here. Now, Megan Good plays Jocelyn, that's Bud's ex-wife, and Zion Brodnick plays their daughter Paige. Yeah, they're good. Let's see, Carla Souza plays our main antagonist, Audrey San Fernando, and I must say, she is really good. Let's see. Everyone else in this was pretty good. Natasha Lubodizzo as the character of Heather, not too bad. Steve Howie and Sky Atkins play the Nazarians, Mike and Dyron. So anyway, yeah, so the cast is mostly good than bad and what have you. So overall, from what I've seen, it's not too bad. But now the kills and what have you, and the bloody bits and what have you, that was pretty good. I will say that the blood and what have you was pretty good in some ways. So that's my oh yeah, Tyler Bates did the score for the film because I've recalled seeing that name before. Oh yes, yeah. Yep, that's why I thought. Of course, Bates recently has done well the music for several films like 300, Rob Zombie's Halloween, which I will be re-reviewing at the end of the month, and its sequel. Let's see, and the John Wick franchise, plus Guardians of the Galaxy as well, and more recently X. So you know that's pretty cool. So anyway, yeah, the score's good too. So overall, Day Shift isn't too bad of a flick. I mean, if you give it a shot. So anyway, but it's a pretty bloody good time for most of the part. So for my score, I'm gonna give Day Shift 4.5 stars. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'm gonna give it a 9. Okay, that should do it. So, what are your thoughts on Day Shift? Please tell me in the comment section below. If you like this video, click the like button, subscribe to my channel, and be a part of the Big D Nation. And stay tuned for my review of The Water Boy coming up next. So thanks for watching, and if you like this, consider checking out some of these other vampire flicks and what have you. In the upper left-hand corner is my review of the original classic itself, Dracula. In the upper right-hand corner is my review of this guilty pleasure, Blackula from 1972. Its 50th anniversary is coming up later on in the month. Or go to the bottom left-hand corner and see my review of its sequel, Scream Blackula Scream. And the bottom right-hand corner is the button you can click to subscribe. If you like rankings and reviews on movies, TV, music, video games, etc., then I'm your guy. Thanks for watching. Until next time, I'm the Big D saying, see ya.